أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والسلام على سيد المرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to Understand Al Quran the Easy Way, course 2, page 1, pointer B. In this course, we will study the 5 pages of the Mus'haf. Earlier in QC2, you studied the first 5 pages that were page 1 to 5, and in this, you will study the page 6 to 10. Let's to keep the we kept the 5 pages in QC1 on the right hand, and in this QC3 we will have the 5 pages on the left hand. Thus, the sixth page will start from the little finger, and 10th page will finish on the thumb. Let's to have a first page pointers. The first page is the sixth page. Its first pointer is result of guidance. Result of guidance. Second pointer is da'wah to Bani Israel. Da'wah to Bani Israel. The third pointer is do good deeds. Do good deeds. The fourth pointer is fear the day. Fear the day. Let's to keep them on the finger. Result of guidance. Da'wah to Bani Israel, do good deeds, fear the day. Repeat once more. Result of guidance, da'wah to Bani Israel, do good deeds, fear the day. In short, we can say like this. Guidance, Bani Israel, good deeds, the day. Guidance, Bani Israel, good deeds, the day. Let's do. We have studied the pointer 1 yesterday, result of that guidance. And now we will have the second pointer. That is, what is the second pointer? Dawah to Bani Israel. The previous, we have seen the verses, they were talking about the dawah to the Bani Israel, the result, what the result was after the dawah. Now, let's do have introduction. After talking about the first man who was given guidance, Allah talks in details about the Bani Israel, who were the believing nation in the, before us. These verses were revealed in Medina, and the city had several Jewish tribes there. Allah invites them to accept the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, whose arrival was predicted in their book. More importantly, these verses show us in detail how a community loses its moral and spiritual connections when it goes away from the truth. This way, we can recognize the reasons for problems in today's Muslim society, as we are also going away from our deen. Even more important are the guidelines given here to correct a corrupt society which believes in Allah and His messengers just as we do today. We can work on these guidelines to improve our conditions today. Let's to have the today's ayat. Before I start the lesson, if anyone among you want to recite, please recite these ayahs. Anyone? Yes, brother Sadhu. Yes, brother Sadhu. Unmute yourself and
أعوذ
recite.
بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا بني إسرائيل اذكروا نعمتي التي أنعمت عليكم وأوفوا بأهدي أوف بأهدكم وإياي فارهبون فإياي فارهبون وآمنوا بما أنزلت مصدقا لما معكم ولا تكونوا أول كافر به ولا تشتروا بآياتي ثمنا قليلا وإياي فاتقون ولا تلبسوا الحق بالباطل وتكتموا الحق وأنتم تعلمون. صدق الله.
Yes, brother Sidhu, do you hear me? If you hear, please recite this ayah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا بني إسرائيل اذكروا نعمتي التي أنعمت عليكم وأوفوا بأهدي أوف بأهدكم وإياي فارهبون وآمنوا بما أنزلت مصدقا لما معكم ولا تكونوا أول كافر به ولا تشتروا بآياتي ثمنا قليلا بآياتي ثمنا قليلا وإياي فاتقون ولا تلبسوا الحق بالباطل وتكتموا الحق وأنتم تعلمون.
Jazakumullah khairan. There are only two words. Kalilun. If you stop, then you say Samanan Kalila. If you are continuing, then you have to join this lam with the wa. Samanan Kalilam wa iyaya. If you are in the running, you will join. Otherwise, you will say wa iyaya. And the second one will batili. Batili. You have the kasra sound under the lam. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله. Let's to see the harf asma and afal. Ya is a harf nida. Bani is a ism. Israel is an ism, mean the sons of the Israel. Uzkuru, it's a verb. It's a plural verb of a mazi. Zakara, zakaru. From that, uzkur, zakara, yazkuru, uzkur. Uzkur is the command, mean the amr. Uzkuru. Ni'mat is a ism. Ya is a, again, ya mutakallam, mean the zamir, ism. And allati is a harf. An'amtu mean that is a verb from the table of anama. Anama, anamu, anamta, anamtu. This has come from the table of that. Alaykum, two word. Ala harf, kum is the zamir, mean ism zamir. Wa is a harf. Ufu again is the verb, past. Ufu, plural, past. Ahdi, be is the harf. Ahdi is a ism. Ahd, that is the ism. Ufi again is here in that shape of ism. Bi ahdikum, bi is a harf, ahd is a verb, kum is a ism, wa is a harf, iyaya. Iyaya is again is taken as a harf. Fa is a harf, irhabun actually is the irhabun is a verb, plural. Irhabu. Now, wa is a harf, amnu is a verb, plural past, di is a harf, ma is a ism, anzaltu is from the table of anzala, so it's a verb. Musaddiqan. The musaddiqan is a ism because tanween is there, showing it's a ism. Lima. Li is a harf, but ma is a ism. Ma'akum. Ma is a harf, and kum is a zamir. It's very interesting. Ma act as a harf, but actually it's a ism. Ism is zarf, but it work as a harf, so we take is a harf, though it's a zarf, ism. Next come the wa is a harf, la is a harf, takunu. Takunu is the mudare, ilamat mudare, takun. It's from kana yakunu, that mean the verb. Awwala is the ism. Kafirin is a ism with tanween is showing. B is a harf and he is a zamir. Wa is a harf, la is a harf, tashtaru, tashtaru. Ta is the ilamat mudare, and waw alif is the plural. So it's a mudare plural verb. B is a harf, ayati. Ayat is the ism. Ya is a, again, ya mutakallam means zamir ism. Samanan. Samanan is with tanween showing is an ism. Qalilan. Qalilan again tanween showing the ism. Wa is a harf, iyaya. Iyaya again is a harf. Fa is a harf, attaqun. It's actually plural verb. Wa is a harf, la is a harf, talbisu. Talbisu is a verb of mudari. Al-hakka. Al-hakka is an ism because alif lam is there. Bil batli, bi is a harf, and al-batli is a ism because alif lam is there. So alif lam shows the ism. Al-haq and al-batli. Wa is a harf, taktumu. Taktumu mudari because ilamat mudari is there and a plural verb of mudari. Al-Hakka, al-Islam is showing it's an ism and marfa, it's a singular. And it's a, again the masculine. Wa is a harf, antum is a zamir. Ta'lamun. Now I will put the question to the class. Ta'lamun is a harf, ism, fail. What do you think? Ta'lamun.
فعل.
Fail. How we say it's a fail? What sign do you see? Ilamat mudare. What are ilamat mudare? 4 letters. What are they? Ta, ya, hamza, nun. Atain mean ta, ya, hamza, nun. If they come in front of some word, we say they are the mudare. So here the ta has come. So ta'lamun, this is the mudare. Otherwise we know alama, alima, alimu, alimta, alimtu. That is the verb. But when come ta'lamu, it means it's a mudare. Wanun is the plural. Yalamu, yalamuna, ta'lamu, alamu, ta'lamuna. This is the mudare plural coming from the mudare table. So this was the constructions of the word. Let's to see the lessons which we learned from this ayah. Remember the uncontrollable favors of the Allah upon us, starting with the Al-Quran and the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Just the Bani Israel has fulfill Allah's ahad. What? Worship Him alone, to obey Him, to believe and support His messengers, etc. These were the ahad. And then fear Allah alone and not the society or the culture. Believe in the Quran and fulfill its rights. Don't compromise when it comes to Allah's commands. And always be good to God consciousness. And don't mix the truth with the falsehood and don't hide it. So look, the new words you find 42440. Average, they are not more than 3. In each line, you will have on average 3 new words. Let's to have the word for word and the phrase for phrase translation and explanations. Let's to start with the word translation. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya Bani Israel, O children of Israel, Uzkuru, remember ni'mati, my blessing, my favor. Uzkuru, remember my favor, my blessings. Allati, that one, an'amtu, I blessed word, I sent, alaykum, on you, wa and ufu, and fulfill. Ufu mean fulfill you. Be ahdi, be mean with, ahdi, my convenient, in my promise which we did. Ufi, I will fill the ahdikum, that promise or covenant which I made with you. Wa iyaya, and only alone for habun, fear from, for habun, and fear me alone. So let's see the new words is Bani Israel. We will have the R5S 10 loud for this word, this phrase. So Ya Bani Israel, Ya Bani Israel. Ya Bani Israel. O children of Israel. The next is Anamti, is a new word. We will have again the R5S and loud, mean repeat thrice. Uzkuru ni'mati. Uzkuru ni'mati. Uzkuru ni'mati. Remember my favor. The next is Anamta, is a new word. We will take is as such. What is the Anamta? It's a new word. An'amtu, an'amtu, an'amtu. I have bestowed. Wa'ufu bi ahadi, wa'ufu bi ahadi, wa'ufu bi ahadi, and fulfill my covenant, mean my promise. Wa'ufu bi ahadikum, ufu bi ahadikum, ufi bi ahadikum, so that I will fulfill your covenant. Wa iyaya farhabun, wa iyaya farhabun, wa iyaya farhabun, and fear me alone. Let's go ahead. See the explanation. These verse talks about three do's. What? Remember the favor of Allah so that you are motivated to obey Him. Remember the blessings of prophets and books that were given to your generations. And now Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has come with the truth. So you fulfill your promise and Allah and be fear of the Allah only. Let's have a hadith about this. Ibn Masud narrated that the messengers of Allah وسلم, said, the feet of the son of Adam shall not move from before his Lord on the day of judgment until he is asked about five things: about his life and what he did with it, about his youth and what he wore it out in, about his wealth and how he earned it and spent it upon, and what he did with the what he knew. So these are the five questions you will have to answer, then you can move from your place. So what is the meaning of this ayah? Mean fulfill the covenant and fear Allah. That is the lessons, important lesson for us. So please repeat at your own alim this ayah. Let's have the next ayat. Bismillah. Wa aminu, and believe, bima, with that, anzaltu, I have sent down, anzaltu, I have sent down, musaddiqan, confirming, lima, that which, makum, with you, wala, and don't, takunu, be not, be, takunu, be not. Awwal mean first, kafirun, disbeliever, behave with it. Wala, and don't. Tashtaru, tashtaru, exchange, exchange. It's basically it's tashtari, or it is the ishtara. Ishtara mean to buy and sell, mean exchange. The ayati, my verses, samanan, little. Samanan mean the price, kalilan, little. Samanan kalilan, in exchange of with little price. Wa, and iyaya, only. Fattakun, fear me. Fattakun, and only fear me. Let's have the new verse is the anzaltu. We will have the R5S10 loud for this. Anzaltu, 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 I have sent down. The next one, new word is musaddiqa lima ma'akum. We will have the phrase for that. Musaddiqa lima ma'akum. musaddiqan lima'akum, musaddiqan lima'akum, confirming that which is with you. The next one is awwala kafir, awwala kafir, awwala kafir, awwala kafir, the first to disbelieve. Wala tashtaru bi ayati, wala tashtaru bi ayati, wala tashtaru bi ayati, wala tashtaru bi ayati, and do not exchange my verses. Samanan qalila, samanan qalila, samanan qalila, for a small price. So we did that R5S10, we done. Let's go to the Shara. 4 orders are given in this verse. First, believe in the Quran. Secondly, don't be the first to reject it. You know the predictions about the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam in the Torah, so you should be the first to believe in what is revealed to him. And third, don't compromise for the sake of worldly benefits. And fourthly, fear Allah. So these are the 4 orders which were given to the Bani Israel in the Jewish, in the Prophet's presence, and they were supposed to do. So Alim, repeat this. Thank you. Yes, new words in this second part are the next ayat, Bismillah. Wala talbisu, wala, and don't talbisu. Talbisu, to mix, to get together something. Al-haq, the truth, bil batli, with the falsehood. So don't mix the truth with the falsehood. Wataktumu, on the concealed, the al-haq, the truth, on the conceal of the truth. Wa antum ta'lamun, while you know it. So here the new word is talbisu and bil batili. So we will have the phrase for it for R5S10 law. Wala talbisul haqqa bil batili, wala talbisul haqqa bil batili, wala talbisul haqqa bil batili, and do not mix the truth with the falsehood. Let's to see the Shara. This verse talks about 2 don'ts. First, the scholars of Bani Israel had adopted 2 strategies to keep people away from the accepting Islam. First, if someone knew a little about the Torah and saw some signs of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, they were confused him with mixing truth with the falsehood. Secondly, if someone did not know Torah at all, they will hide the fact from them about the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. That were the 2 strategies of the scholars of the Torah in the Prophet. So, Alim, please have at your own the study. So the translation of the 3 ayah is, O children of Israel, remember my favor which I bestowed upon you, and fulfill my covenant upon you. I will fulfill your covenant from me, and fear me and me alone. And believe in what I have sent down, confirming that which is already with you, and be not the first to disbelieve in it, and do not exchange my message or my words or verses with a little price. And the next translation, and do not mix the truth with falsehood or conceal the truth while you know it. Let's have the lesson in dua and plan. The lessons learned from the 2 days ayah are, even though these verses are addressed to Bani Israel, they have very important message for us too. What? Remember the uncontrollable favors of Allah upon us, starting with the Al-Quran and the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And the next, fulfill Allah's ahad, mean worship Him alone, obey Him, live and support His messengers, and fear Allah alone and not society, culture, or the people, etc. So these were the lessons. Believe in the Quran and fulfilling its rights. Do not compromise when it comes to Allah's command, and always be Allah's or the God's consciousness. Don't mix the truth with the falsehood and don't conceal it. So let's to pray, oh Allah, Allahumma a'inni ala zikrika wa shukrika wa husni ibadatika. And evaluate yourself and plan, make a plan. Inshallah, I will watch a small clip or read an article on the topics of dawah so that I can present the true picture of Islam to others. Let's to come to the Asma and Afal. The new words coming is ni'ma. Ni'ma means blessing or the things which Allah gives. And plural is ni'm. Ni'ma is the wahid, plural is ni'm. Khalil is a word mean little and its opposite is kasir, mean more. The word three-letter sound word coming on the Fataha Nasara Daraba pattern is the Zakara Yazkuru Uzkur. Zakara Yazkuru Uzkur. Zakara Yazkuru Uzkur. Zakirun Mazkurun Zikrun. The next one is Rahiba Yarhabu Irhab. Rahiba yarhabu irhab. Rahiba yarhabu irhab. Rahibun marhubun rahbatun. The next one is labasa yalbisu ilbis. Labasa yalbisu ilbis. Labasa yalbisu ilbis. Labisun malbusun labsun. The next are the tables. Yes, who would like to revise this table? Takara. Yes. Please raise hands so I may. Okay, Papaya, Sister Papaya, you have raised the first hand.
That Carol they remembered. That Carol they remembered.
Good.
The Carta you remembered.
Good.
The Cartu I remember.
Good.
The Cartum they remembered. You remembered. You
Yes.
remembered.
Good.
The Karuna we remembered.
Good.
The carrot she remembered.
Good.
Yadkuru he remembered.
Good.
Remember. Adkuru I remember. Tadkuruna you all remember. Nadkuru we remember. Tadkuru she remembers. Udkur remember. Udkuru remember you all. La tadkur don't remember. La tadkuru you all don't remember. Dakirun the one remembers. Madkurun the one to be remembered. Dhikrun to remember.
Good. Excellent. The next table is, let's see, Rahiba. Yes, where is the Habl? He has raised. Habl Musa Sadi, you will have to wait. Please, Habl,
Yes.
do this Rahiba. The next turn is Sadi.
Rahiba, he got afraid. Rahibu, they got afraid. Rahibta, you got afraid. Rahibtu, I got afraid. Rahibtum, you all got afraid. Rahibna, we got afraid. Rahabat, she got afraid. Yarhabu, he gets afraid. Yarhabuna, you get afraid. Arhabu, I get afraid. Tarhabuna, you all get afraid.
Arhabu, you get afraid. Arhabu, I get.
Arhabu, I get afraid. Tarhabuna, you all get
Tarhabu,
afraid.
you get. Tarhabu is at you.
Tarhabu, you get afraid. Arhabu, I get afraid.
Yes.
Tarhabuna, you get afraid. Narhabu, we get afraid. Tarhabu, she gets afraid.
Good.
Irhab, get afraid. Irhabu, get afraid you all. La tarhab, don't get afraid. La tarhabu, you all don't get afraid. Rahibun, the one who gets afraid. Marhubun, the one to be afraid of. And
Rahabatun.
rahabatun.
Rahabatun, to get off it. The
Rahabatun,
next table
get
is labasa. Yes, where is brother Sidhu? Yes, please go ahead, brother.
Labasa, he jointed. Labasu, they jointed. Labasta, you jointed. Labastu, I jointed. Labastum, you jointed. Labasna, we jointed. Labasat, she jointed. Yalbisu, he joins. Yalbisuna, they joint. Talbisu, you joint. Albisu, I joint. Talbisuna, you all joint. Nalbisu, we joint. Talbisu, she joint. Elvis, joint. Elbisu, you joint, you all. La talbis, don't joint. La talbisu, you all don't joint. La bisun, the one joints. Malbusun, the one to be joined. Labsun, to join.
Labasa have many meaning. The one meaning is that which you that other meaning you will see on that one. The next word is katama. Katama uktum. Katama uktum. Katama uktum. Katimun maktumun kitman. The next is alima ya'lamu ilm. Alima ya'lamu ilm. Alima ya'lamu ilm. Alimun ma'lumun ilmun. Let's to have the katama table. Yes, whose turn is this time?
I'll do it.
Okay, Professor Ibrahim, go ahead. Mujib, you will have the next turn.
Okay, no problem.
Katama, you hide it. Katamu, they hide it.
Good.
Katamta, you hide it. Katamtu, I hide it.
Good.
Katamtum, you hide it.
Good.
Katamna, we hide it.
Good.
Katamat, she hide it.
Good.
Yaktumu, he hides.
Good.
Yaktumuna, they hide.
Good.
Taktumu, you hide.
Yes. Good.
Aktumu, I hide.
Good.
Taktumuna, you all hide.
Good.
Naktumu, we hide.
Good.
Taktumu, she hide.
Good.
Uktum, hide.
Good.
Uktumu, hide you all.
Good.
La taktum, don't hide.
Good.
La taktumu, you all don't hide.
Good.
Katim, the one who hides.
Good.
Maktum, the one to be hide.
Good.
Katam, to hide.
Good. The next is Amila. Yes, where is brother Mujib?
I'm
Please
here.
go ahead.
Amila, he acted upon. Amilu, they acted upon. Amila, you acted upon. Amiltu, I acted upon. Amiltum, you acted upon. Amilna, we acted upon. Amilat, she acted. Ya'malu, he acts upon. Ya'maluna, they act upon. Ta'malu, you act upon. Amalu, I act upon. Ta'maluna, you all act upon. Ta'malu, we act upon. Ta'malu, he acts upon. I'mal, act upon. I'malu, act upon you all. La ta'mal, don't act upon. La ta'malu, you all don't act upon. Amilun, the two. I think you should be.
The actor. Amil, the actor. Okay.
Ma'mulun, the one
The
who
one to be
want
acted
to
upon.
amalun
Amalun, to
to
act upon. So the next is kana yakunu kun. This is a weak three-letter word on the pattern of wahaba wada kala zada. Kana yakunu kun kain dash kon. The kana table. Yes, brother Faisal Abu Bakr, you unmuted. Do you want to do this table?
Yes, please. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Yes, brother. Go ahead.
Okay, starting from I think your picture has just covered me a bit. Okay, I get it now. Kiana.
He was.
Kiana. He was.
Yes.
Kiana. He was.
Yes.
Kianu. They were.
Good.
Kunta. You were.
Yes. Good.
Kuntu. I was.
Good.
Kuntum. You were.
Good.
Kunna. We were.
Good. Kanat,
Yes.
she was. Kanat, she was.
Kanat,
Okay.
she was.
Yes, Mudari.
Yakunu. He be.
Good.
Yakununa. They be.
Good.
Takunu. You be.
Good.
Akunu. I be.
Good.
Takununa. You all be.
Good.
Nakunu. We all be.
Good.
Takunu. She be.
Good.
Kun. Be.
Good.
Kunu. Be you all.
Good.
La takun. Don't be.
Good.
La takunu. Don't be you all.
Good.
Kainun. Want to be.
Good. Dash and con. Con means to be. Excellent. Let's
Kun.
have we have done our first part, the Quran part. Now we will go to the grammar part. Let's start with the grammar. What does we have today in grammar? A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Understand Al-Quran the easy way. Course 3, page 6, pointer B in grammar. We will have the table of Allama today. So on the pattern of this, we have different verbs coming in the Mashhaf, just like kazzaba, nazzala, bashara, sabbaha, azzaba, saddaka, nabba'a, harrama, bayyana, so many. So you can at least pick 8 to 10 out these. The one which is written more prominent, that is coming more frequent in the Quran. Which is written the smallest, it is coming the least in the Quran. We know the sound words are open the Quran, Fataha, Allah will help you, Nasara, otherwise you will hit Daraba, therefore listen, Samya. So Fataha, Nasara, Daraba, Samya, they are the sound words we studied in QC1. Then we studied another pattern that was Wahaba, Vada, Kala, Zada, Dahada, they were the weak word we studied in QC2. And then we studied the double letter word just like Zanna and Dalla, and they were all we studied in QC. In the QC3, we have another pattern of the words. And very strange, they also have the strong word just like Allama, Hasaba, Aslama, Ikhtalafa, Istaghfara. They are the sound mazid fever. And they have weak letters or weak verbs also, just Walla, Nada, Auha, Akama, Alka, Ittaqa, Ihtada, Istakama. They all are the weak verb of mazid fi. They also have the double letter mazid fi. It means the repeated letters. That's Adalla. In the QC2, we study the Zanna and Dalla. Here we will study Adalla. Adalla is the mazid fi. So mazid fi also have the sound word. It have also the weak word. It has the repeated or the double letter words. And it also have the hamza. That is amana, amara. They are the hamza word in mazid fi. Let's to proceed. We say word talim. From talim we learn the word allama. Talim and muhasba. From muhasba we say hasaba. Are very important in Islam. From Islam we have a word aslama. So talim and muhasba are very important in Islam. From talim we say allama. From muhasba we say hasaba. For Islam we say aslama. Don't waste your time in ikhtilaf. Use it in istighfar. From ikhtilaf, we have the word ikhtalafa. From istighfar, we have the word istighfar. So from these two sentences, we remember these 5 words. And from each word, we have a one verb of mazid fi. The first sentence is Talim and muhasba are important in Islam. From Talim, we say Allama. From muhasba, we say Hasaba. From Islam, we say Aslama. So Allama, Hasaba, Aslama, these are the 3 mazid fi words. Then the second sentence is don't waste your time in ikhtilaf. Use it in istighfar. From the ikhtilaf, we have a word ikhtalafa. From istighfar, we have the word istighfara. So we learn the 5 verbs of the mazid fi. We will learn 8. So 5 are of that. These are the sound words of the mazid fi. Allama, hasaba, aslama, ikhtalafa, istighfara. Let's have, look, this is a word. We have got the allama. On the pattern of allama, you find this qaddara. Look, this is a shad on the second letter. These are the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So allama has 4. So qaddara is on the pattern of allama. The next say kafara. It is also on the pattern of allama because it has 4 letters and the second letter have a shad. Look, mata. Again, the 4 letter and the center has ta, means shad. Nazzala. Again, see the 4 letter word having the shad in the center. Walla, 4 letter word and centrally have a shad. So these are the example of allama. What are the example of allama? Qaddara, kafara, matta'a, nazzala, walla. Let's have the hasiba example. This, look, baraka. Baraka is a 4 letter word. Alif is the added word. So in hasaba, alif is the added. So it is on the pattern of hasaba. See, jahada, sahakfa, katala. They all have 4 letters and 1 alif is added, just like a hasaba. So nada, they all are the example of hasaba. Let's say aslama. Example, absara, akhraja, adkhala, arsala, and asbah. They all have an extra hamza and they are again of 4 letter. Each one has the 4 letter, just like aslama have 4 and hamza in the beginning. The next one is ikhtalafa. Look the example. Ittaba, ihtada, ishtara, ittakhaza, and intaha. They all have a alif or a hamza in the beginning and ta after the first letter. So they are on the pattern of ikhtalafa. Look the istaghfara example. Istad'afa, istakbara, istikama, istahi, istakbara. I said this is the most easiest to identify because in the beginning you find 3 new words. They are alif sinta, alif sinta, alif sinta. So it's so easy. Istaghfara can be identified. So these are the few examples on the pattern of allama, hasaba, aslama, ikhtalafa, istaghfara. Now we have our 2 basic sentences. What are talim and muhasba are very important in Islam. From talim, allama, from muhasba, hasaba, for Islam, aslama. Don't waste your time in ikhtilaf. Use it in istighfar. From ikhtilaf, ikhtalafa, from istighfar, istighfara. So the 5 words are allama, hasaba, aslama, ikhtalafa, istighfar. Now it's your turn. Who would like to revise this? 2 sentences and 5 verbs. Yes, come up. Okay,
Al-
brother Mujib, go ahead.
علم تعليم حاسب
No.
محاسبة.
No. You have to repeat these 2 sentences. What are the sentences? Talim and muhasba are very important in Islam. This is the first sentence.
Talim and muhasba
Muhasba are very important in Islam.
in
From
Islam.
Talim we say Allama, from muhasba we say Hasaba, from Islam we say Aslam. Don't waste your time in ikhtilaf, use it in istighfar. From ikhtilaf we say ikhtilafa, from istighfar we say istighfar. Now do please these sentences.
Okay. And what's that? Allama, sorry. Talim and Hasaba are very important in Islam. Ikhtilaf, don't do ikhtilaf. Don't waste time in ikhtilaf and do istighfar, use it in istighfar.
Okay, listen me again. Talim and muhasba are very important in Islam. Talim and muhasba are very important in Islam. Talim and muhasba are very important in Islam. This is the first sentence. So from talim we have the word allama. From muhasba we have the word hasaba. From Islam we learn the word aslama. Don't waste your time in ikhtilaf, use it in istighfar. Don't waste your time in ikhtilaf, use it in istighfar. Don't waste your time in ikhtilaf, use it in istighfar. From ikhtilaf we have the word ikhtalafa. From istighfar we have the word istighfar. We are doing in English. We will go from the English side. We will not come from the Urdu pattern.
You know, I didn't attend that first class because I had job at that time.
We are studying in English. So English is from the this side to that. It is starts from the right side and goes to the left side. Oh, sorry, from the left to the right. So you have from this. Talim and muhasaba are very important in Islam. This is the first sentence. So from Talim we learn the word allama, from muhasaba we learn the word hasaba, from Islam we learn the word aslam. Don't waste your time in ikhtilaf, use it in istighfar. From ikhtilaf you have the ikhtilafa, from istighfar you say the istighfar. So please do it, practice in your time. Let's to have the 2 days. We early learned the sound verb on the pattern of fataha yaftahu iftah, nasara yansuru unsur, daraba yadribu idrib, samia yasmau isma. They were the all sound verbs of 3 letters. Then we saw the 3-letter weak verbs. Wa'ada ya'idu id, qala yaqulu qul, zada yazidu zid, da'a yadu udur, hada yahdi edi. They were the all 3 letters weak word. Then we had the 3-letter repeated or the double letter word. Dalla yadillu dilla, dalla yadillu dilla, dalla yadillu dilla, zanna yazunnu zunna, zanna yazunnu zunna, massa yamassu massa. So these are the repeated or double. Now we will study the mazid fi'l. What are the mazid fi'l? We study the allama yu'allimu allim, allama yu'allimu allim, allama yu'allimu allim, hasaba yuhasibu hasib, hasaba yuhasibu hasib, hasaba yuhasibu hasib, aslama yuslimu aslim, aslama yuslimu aslim, aslama yuslimu aslim, ikhtalafa yakhtalifu ikhtalif, ikhtalafa yakhtalifu ikhtalif, ikhtalafa yakhtalifu ikhtalif, istaghfara yastaghfiru istaghfir, istaghfara yastaghfiru istaghfir, istaghfara yastaghfiru istaghfir. We have studied only these 5 so far. So I will not go on. So allama is the verb today we will study. Look, it has a double L. Means the lam in the center word is double. So it is allama. It has come from alima. Alima was 3-letter word. Allama is 4-letter word. So allama is a mazid fi. It has an extra word. So what is the meaning of allama? He taught. He taught. How we can remember it? From the phrase وَعَلَّمَ الْآدَمَ أَسْمَاءَ كُلَّهَا. وَعَلَّمَ آدَمَ الْأَسْمَاءَ كُلَّهَا. So let's to have the table. Allama, he taught. Allamu, they taught. Allamta, you taught. Allamtu, I taught. Allamtu, you all taught. Allamna, we taught. Allamat, she taught. Yes. Who would like to revise this past tense? Okay, Sadhu, please go ahead. You will do the mudari.
Allama, he taught. Allamu, they taught. Allamta, you taught. Allamtu, I taught. Allamtum, you all taught. Allamna, we taught. Allamat, she taught.
Good, excellent job. Let's to have the practice of mudari in Arabic conversation. Hal allama is both the lines, so we'll say naam allama.
No.
Question answer are the same, except the question mark in the question word is replaced by naam. Hal allamu, we will say naam allamu.
Naam allamu.
Come below the line. Hal allamta, it will change.
Naam allamtu.
Allamtu.
Allamta change with allam. Hal allamtum, tu will change with naam.
Naam allamna.
Naam allam. Hal allama, naam allam. Hal allamu, naam allam. No change. Hal allamta, naam allamtu. Change. Hal allamtum, naam allamna. In tu will change with na, ta will change with tu. That is the point. Look, we will add a word. Hal allama al-Qur'ana? Has he taught them? Naam allama al-Qur'ana. Hal allama al-Qur'ana? Have they all taught the Quran? Naam allama. But when I ask, Hal allamta al-Qur'ana? Have you taught the Quran? You will say, Naam allamtu Quran. Yes, I have taught the Quran. Hal allamtumul Quran? Means you all have taught Quran. What will say? Naam allamal Quran. We have, yes, taught the Quran. So now is the mudari. Ya'lamu. He teach or will teach. Yu'allimuna. They teach or they will teach. Tu'allimu. You teach or you will teach. U'allimu. I teach or I will teach. Tu'allimuna. You all teach or will teach. Nu'allimu. We teach or we will teach. Tu'allimu. She teach or will teach. Yes, Sister Kafaya, where are you now? Come up for the mudari.
Yu'allimu, he teaches. Yu'allimuna, they teach. Tu'allimu, you teach. U'allimu, I teach. Tu'allimuna, you all teach. Nu'allimu, we teach. Tu'allimu, she teach.
Good. Let's go for the dialogue of mudari. Hal yu'allimu? Nam yu'allimu. Because it's about the land, no change. Hal yu'allimuna? Nam yu'allimuna. Because it's about the land, no change. Hal tu'allimu? Yes, it will change. Tu'allimu? Tu'allim.
U'allim. U'allim.
Tu'allimuna? Yes, it will change. With nu'allim.
Nu'allim.
Tu'allimuna? Nu'allimu. Tu'allimu? Tu'allim. Let's have an added word. Hal yu'allimul Quran? We will say naam yu'allimu because you have got Hal yu'allimuna al-Quran? We will say naam yu'allimu. Let's to descend below the line. Hal tu'allimul Quran? Tu'allimu will change it. Tu'allimu. We will say naam tu'allimul Quran. Hal tu'allimuna al-Quran? It will say naam yu'allimul Quran. Okay. Now, how to make the amr? From allama, yu'allimu, what change comes? Allim. We remove the word of this ilamat mudare, we make the last letter sukun and we put a kasra below here. So from allama yuallimu become allim. This is the amal. Let's have the practice. Allim, teach. Allimu, teach you all. La tuallim, don't teach. La tuallimu, don't teach you all. What's about the exercise? Allim, the answer will be tuallim. Because you teach, you will say, Nam, I teach or I will teach. Allimu, you all teach, the answer will be nuallimu, we teach. So have the file from allama, it will be muallim. We will attach a meme in the beginning, meme, amount of meme in the beginning, and put a kasra before the second letter of the last. From the last second letter, we will put the kasra. For allama, it will be muallim. It is a file. For maful, we will put the fatah, muallam. Muallim, the doer, muallim, the one who is getting effect of that. One, muallim, who teaches, muallim, the one who is being taught. So what about the master? We say from allim, we say ta'aleem. Master come at a different pattern, so you have to memorize them. From allama, the master is ta'aleem. So muallim, the one who teaches, muallam, the one is being taught, ta'aleem, to teach. So now we have the complete table. Before dialogue, hal anta muallim, anta will replace with ana. Ana muallim. Hal antum muallim, antum will replace with nahnu. Nahnu muallim. Now it's the tip. Allama, he taught. Allamu, they taught. Allamta, you taught. Allamtu, I taught. Allamtum, you all taught. Allamna, we taught. Allamat, she taught. Mudare, you allimu, we teach or will teach. You allimuna, they teach or they will teach. To allimu, you teach or you will teach. To allimu, I teach or I will teach. To allimuna, you all teach or you will teach. To allimu, we teach or we will teach. To allimu, she teaches or will teach. Allim, teach. Allimu, teach you. Not to allim, don't teach. Not to allimu, don't teach you. Muallim, the one who teaches. Muallam, the one who is being taught. Ta'aleem, to teach. Yes, now it's your turn. Who would like to revise the table? Okay, Sister Kafaya, you raise the hand first, you go on. Abul Musa, you will follow.
Allama, he taught. Allamu, they taught. Allamta, you taught. Allamtu, I taught. Allamtum, you all taught. Allamna, we taught. Allamat, yu'allimu, he teaches. Yu'allimuna, they teach. Tu'allimu, you teach. U'allimu, I teach. Tu'allimuna, you all teach. Nu'allimu, we teach. Tu'allimu, she teaches. Allim, teach. Allimu, teach you all. La tu'allim, don't teach. La tu'allimu, don't teach you all. Mu'allim, who teaches. Mu'allim, teach.
Good. Excellent. So the 6 keys are allama, he taught. Yu'allimu, he teaches. Allim, teach. Mu'allim, one who teaches. Mu'allam, the one who is taught. Ta'aleem, to teach. So let's have a few questions. He taught people. Allaman nasa. Wa allama adama asmaha. And he taught names to Adam. Hal allamul Quran, give in Arabic, nam allamul Quran. Now on the pattern of allama, we have a sabbaha table. Look, sabbaha, sabbahu, sabbahta, sabbahtu, sabbahtum, sabbahna, sabbaha. Yusabbihu, yusabbihuna, tusabbihu, usabbihu, tusabbihuna, yusabbihu, tusabbihu. Sabbah, sabbahu, la tusabbah, la tusabbahu, musabbahu, musabbihun, musabbahun, tasbihu. Yes, brother Habib Musa, now it's your turn.
Sabaha, he glorified. Sabahu, they glorified. Sabahta, you glorified. Sabahtu, I glorified. Sabahtum, you all glorified. Sabahna, we glorified. Sabat, she glorified. Yusabbihu, he glorified. Yusabbihuna, they glorified. Yusabbihu, you glorified. Tusabbihu, I glorified. Tusabbihuna, you all glorified. Musabbihu, we glorified. Tusabbihu, she glorifies. Sabbih, glorify. Sabbihu, glorify you all. La tusabbih, don't glorify. La tusabbihu, don't glorify you all. Musabbihun, the one who glorifies. Musabbahun, the one to be glorified.
Tasbihun, to glorify.
Tasbihun, glorify.
So we did this Fataha, Yaftahu, Ifta, Nasara, Yansuru, Unsura, Daraba, Yadribu, Idrib, Samia, Yasmu, Isma. Then we did Vada, Ya'idu, Id, Qala, Yakulu, Kul, Zada, Yazidu, Zid, Da'a, Yadu, Udu, Hada, Yahdi, Ahdi, Shah, Yashau, Shah, Dalla, Yadillu, Dilla, Zanna, Yazillu, Zinna, Massa, Yamassu, Massa. Then we started with these مزيد فيه علم يعلم علم حسب يحاسب حاسب أسلم يسلم أسلم تدبر يتدبر تدبر تدارس يتدارس تدارس انقلب ينقلب انقلب اختلف يختلف اختلف استغفر يستغفر استغفر. They will repeat every day, so soon you will learn them. Do your homework, 7 homework, don't forget. Let's to pray from Allah. He give us courage to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and memorize the Quran. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.